There we go. Now I can see myself talk. Am on eating. It doesn't say he's on. Peculiar. Time to make sure that my Twitch stream is going just fine. It is now. Let's go on to chapter 5. Oh god, I am low. Jesus, man. Where am I off to this time? Objective. Kendra thinks she can create an agent. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, what's my supplies looking like? Very low, very low. I do have some healing on me, which I don't know if I'm actually going to use or not. I know there's a bench in this direction, so at least we'll be able to see what... stupid tentacles. That could have gone very badly. Seriously? Nothing from both of these dipwads? Well, alright, official man. And door. No? Peculiar and peculiar. You know, I don't really know why I'm not really using these healing items. I'll use one. Since this is me revisiting this section, that means that this power node that is found this room should be coming in a bit more useful. What you got for me? Oh yeah, work. What's the interact button in this game? Press Y, because I'm used to playing Psychonauts. Dex? What did I just do? Huh? I just healed. Wait, is X like a quick heal? I had no idea that was in the game. It's A. That's what it is. 25 pulse rounds. I'll take it. Well, I could have been just quick healing myself this entire time. Oh. I learn something new every day, huh? Oh, that's the gut buster right there. Let's see here. I don't have any nodes, but I know that Ripper is actually pretty well equipped right now, which is really good. I know I'm going to have to upgrade the contact soon. Will I? Because it's still 100 damage per shot. It's just, it'll make the first boss a lot easier to deal with. I just know the trick for this dude is, I remember quickly why. No? B. Grody. Force energy. Dopage. So this is loaded. This is loaded. That's definitely loaded. That's loaded. So what does my ammo even look like? I didn't really look at that. Force energy, blades, lots of pulse ammo. Looks like that room's locked off now. Even though I remember going into it in the previous chapter, which is fine. I'm sure we did it. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to loop all the way around and come out through that door. Alright, I'll just keep on going. This is indeed the Ripper. That's my ripper plates looking like. 8, that's not bad. Stasis recharge right there. I think I picked up force energy. Yeah, by the looks of it, nice.
You're close to the chemistry station. Once you get the chemicals, you're also going to need a DNA sample of the alien tissue. I'll search the records for one.
How's it going?
That is gross. But so's the game I'm playing, so it's appropriate.
It's just blood.
And blisters.
Baby.
Blisters are grody.
No. It's just blood.
Oh, it's
Blood
this
blisters are just
section.
full blood.
Dr. Charles Mercer. I now have a live subject for my study. I'm eager to validate my tissue regeneration.
I'll be fine, you big baby.
Hey, Brendan, look, it's the guy's gonna be chasing me for a couple of levels.
He trusts
They will be.
It's kind of acquired.
I was wondering if you were gonna stream tonight.
I am. I do have work tomorrow, but I can still stay up kind of late tonight.
But, hooray.
Also, even though I do have work tomorrow, I have the next 2 days after tomorrow off. And it's a 6-hour shift instead of like a 7-hour shift, so it's not going to be that bad, to be honest. Also, dude, I figured out the way I've been healing in this game during like sections and everything is I like go into my inventory and I select whatever health I need. Turns out I can just press X to quick heal.
It almost makes me think.
I was gonna say, did you figure out how to hotkey it?
Yeah, it's just X, because I pressed X because I forgot what the interact button in this game was. I thought it was Y because that's what it was in Psychonauts. So it's just A, which is just typical. But, yeah, no, I pressed X.
Interact button.
Your future.
I mean, yeah, I guess it is.
Race ends here.
Well, but then again, it is a platformer, and they'd want to use A for the jump button instead of the interact button. Because then if you wanted to interact with something, you could accidentally jump a lot of the time if you weren't close enough to it. So making it a different button altogether is understandable. Plus, I typically see X as the attack button, and that's what they put it as. So the only two options we really have is Y.
Oh no, I figured why because it's the button. Farley's. But also,
Yeah, I would assume that would be why you think Y is down, because A is usually the jump button.
Can't kill it, Isaac! It's just gonna keep regenerating!
yeah, it kind of gets mixed up. The jump button should be Y. Y is high.
I mean, it's been A for a while now, it's just people are just used to it. Making anything else besides A would just be weird.
Well, in Skyrim, A's the
one there.
Y is Steve jump.
Come in, Isaac.
Oh god, not this
Come
one.
on. Is anyone there?
Talon, where the hell have you been?
Don't want this one, don't want this one.
Down here.
Oh, it's the big boy. It's the big boy.
Organic matter is growing everywhere.
I will say, I do like the big boy in this game. Reminds me of Mr. X from the Resident Evil 2
Now you need
remake.
to find a DNA sample of the growth. According to lab records, there's an inert sample stored in the
I will
ICU.
admit, in the section where it's like an unkillable enemy constantly following you, I do think that's a good horror element in general.
I've been trying to contact Hammond, but all I'm getting is static. Isaac, you've got to
Because it
hurry.
does have that feeling of like powerlessness, even if you have all the guns at your disposal.
Holding on to your final breath, you claw your way along. You hold on to what was once your world.
Yeah.
And now,
You ever just eat normal potato chips?
acknowledge that you're dead.
Very
plain
rarely,
potato
but
chips.
when I do, I'm kind of just in the mood for them, you know?
Yeah.
Listen,
Um.
you hear it. It's coming.
Yeah.
Say your prayers.
But
I will say, one thing I do like about this mad scientist guy is he's not the typical mad scientist that like finds something that he thinks he can control, but then his own creation turns against him. Like, he fully admits, hey, this is the next step in human evolution. Towards the end of the game, he exposes it. He exposes himself to it on purpose so that he could both evolve. That shows that, you know, he wasn't shitting himself when he said that stuff, you know?
He's committed to his theory, I guess. I mean, physically they might be an evolution, but really they don't seem like first.
Oh, ow.
Yeah.
What the hell? Ow, oh god, good.
If you ask me, I would say that it's an evolution, but I wouldn't necessarily.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks. That was,
You know what I mean?
yeah. If I die in this section, I don't mind.
So, at the blood blister with like right foot and nail flush on my thing.
Brody.
As you can imagine, that's stuff.
I can imagine, yes. Doesn't take a lot to imagine that, but I can imagine.
I don't know what game would have looked like.
Someone keeps shutting down the door protocol. I bypassed the lock. Go!
I'm going to see. We gotta get more supplies around here. Especially heal. Took a mega nasty hit earlier. Because I refused to...
Sick, nasty rip of that eagle. So, like I was saying before, there might be a new skeleton Reaper coming if you're high enough in the Reaper zones.
That's pretty cool.
That
alone
or
though, won't make me play the game because I just don't like forcing myself to grind in that game. Just makes it not fun, you know?
I know, but I'm just saying that might be a new curse added to the game.
Maybe the only thing I have.
And you've been saying for a while you wish they had more curses in the game.
I mean,
And better like unique ones.
yeah, I did say that I wish there were more unique curses in the game, but still, it's not my main priority. It's more so just a general, hey, just add more customization into the game. You can say that about really any game, to be honest.
Considering, you know, your entire game is customization.
Customization only, pretty much.
Yeah. I will say, I like Sea of Thieves customization, and I do like what they got
Yeah,
as far
I do
as
like how much
customization
customization there is in
goes.
the game. It's definitely a lot of fun. Hey.
However, I will say, I do have to shit on Sea of Thieves just a little by saying, while I like the varied customization they have, their customization doesn't feel very good, because a lot of it is just similar like similar model but a different color.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm okay with that. It's just when that's like all you have for the majority of your stock, it kind of limits the customization. Not to say that the customization is like, you know, like, not to say that it's dog shit and that there's none to be done, because there definitely is. It's just lessened by the actual uniqueness of the products themselves. Now, I mean, there's got plenty of paid-for skins that are not customizable but unique in their own way, and that I like. I will say they are paid-for skins, so you know, depending on how you feel about that. But personally, since you can get the in-game currency for free, and also just lucky spawns and whatnot, I'm not gonna raise shit about it. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's.
I mean, like I said,
it's
I
fairly
understand,
easy.
I understand the customization in Sea of Thieves. It is their main way of making money, after all. It is an online service, and they have to keep people here. Like, they have to keep people constantly playing. But, it's just... I would like it if Sea of Thieves... I just like more gameplay-oriented updates instead of the cosmetic updates, you know? Although I do understand why they put so much effort into the cosmetics, because it is their main form of income, and at the end of the day, they do have to make a profit back from the game, otherwise it's just not worth constantly running servers. Though if there's like a big gameplay update in the future, I'd be more excited for that instead of just, you know, there being a new curse. Not to say that the curse is bad, but, you know.
That's it, Isaac. Now you just need to...
This has gone far enough. Accept your part in the God's plan. Embrace
I
your
don't
own
know.
expression.
I kind of want to get the gold first to see if these, so I can buy one of these gold
He's
pets.
decompressed the
But
entire deck,
I
and I'm
think
being
you and I
locked
both
out of those
know.
systems. All the air has been
Yeah.
vented into space. You should be able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much
I think we
time.
both know the answer to what
What?
to what that is.
What's going on?
I said I want to get the gold cursed, but I think we both know that's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no. And I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you one bit.
I kind of want to get one of these Ashton cursed pets because you can see the bones and everything. I do like the gold cursed stuff, and I kind of wish I had the gold curse to go with some of these gold cursed pets. But the gold curse is just so freaking tedious, dude.
Yeah, honestly, dude, I can enjoy a good cosmetic that's
Got
locked
everything you need to make
behind,
the point. Now get back
like,
to the chemistry
hard
lab.
challenges and
What are you
everything.
going to do? Do it
But
fast.
there's two reasons why I don't think the gold
You're
curse is
cutting out,
worth it.
Hammond.
One, it's
I'm
not
gonna
really
try
all
to
that
switch over.
flashy of a cosmetic. It's just like a texture
the
change for
signal.
your skin.
I'll
If
continue
there was
scanning
like,
for his
if it
location.
affected more of the skin
have to get
itself
that
and there were like
compound
additional
there.
details to it, then that would be a more worthwhile reward. But two, just because a challenge is tedious, although that does make it harder, that doesn't make it fun, you know? You can still have something that's hard but fun, you know? I mean, like, look at the Dark Souls series, for instance.
Yeah.
That is a game series literally built around how difficult it is to progress. But it doesn't feel tedious, it's just difficult, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I like it. It's too. It's just too much to get to. It's a whole ordeal, you know.
Inventory. Gold semiconductor cell, gold semiconductor cell, the American cell.
I could buy one of these Reaper Heart pets, Austin, but I don't know. I think I'd rather save my ancient coins. I really do want to get the gold curse, and I know I could if I really push myself. But also part of me is like, no, because of how long it would take. Like, part of me is like, gold curse, and then the other part of me is just like, I would rather die, but you know.
Continue. I'll go.
I will say, I've heard people talking about like a skeletal curse for a while now.
Oh, I didn't even have to
And-
solve merchant. No, whatever.
I gotta be honest, I kind of wouldn't mind a.
I know,
I kind of wouldn't mind a skeletal curse, you know.
A skeleton curse would be really fitting for the game, especially since the very first enemy type they even had in the game was skeletons. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they don't have like different skeleton like enemies. Like they have skeletons, and then they got like different variations of skeletons. It's like you got the shadow skeletons, you got the gold skeletons, you got the plant skeletons. But there's not really anything. I don't know. Like they all still do the exact same attacks and everything, you know. Oh, I can't leave just yet. What else do I have to do?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now I remember what I have to do, duh. Yeah, but, I don't know, like... I don't know, like, what if there were, like, giant skeletons in the game? That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, technically there are.
Yeah, they're more like above average sized skeletons rather than just, like, giant skeletons. Like, imagine if
I
they were,
mean,
imagine...
Those are not normal size
I've got
skeletons.
intel on the atmosphere.
Dude, imagine if there was,
A
like,
survivor's report says a massive creature entered the
I mean, true, but
hydroponic
like I'm
system
thinking like
outside
what would be
the
kind
ship.
of
That's
cool
when the
actually
air
is if
quality
there was
began
like
degrading. The
oh
survivor
no,
called
oh
it
no,
the Leviathan.
I do want to point out you also haven't fought
I don't know.
who
what
is
that
he's a bigger skeleton. And when I say bigger, I mean bigger than the Ashen Lord.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a skeleton the size that could like pick up a boulder with just like a single hand. is what I'm saying.
Pretty sure the Ashen Lords could do that. And I'm pretty sure they do that as they throw it at you. Actually.
Like a boulder the size of you, is what I'm saying.
I think if you curled down into a boulder shape, yeah, it would be throwing you. Something roughly the size of you.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I think that they could... Oh, that's just one of the swarm things. I don't know. I just think that there could be more interesting things done with skeletons, you know? I mean, just like, look at Clash Royale, for instance. I'm not saying they need to have, like, as many types of skeletons as those. I'm just saying, like, one or two variations. But I do like the sea enemies in the game. That adds, like, a nice bit of variety into the,
Let's hope that
No,
plan
Sea
works.
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves does have a
back to
bit
the
of a, like, a
train station
realism
and get
cap,
us
and I feel like a
products as fast as we can.
giant skeleton, like one you're talking about, would be, like,
You
You are
taking down
talking
a
about
normal too
the
much.
game,
There's no
though, with
telling how
curses,
contaminated
the
that
Kraken,
I'm
Megalodons,
beginning to truly
and,
admire your spirit.
you know, living
True,
skeletons.
but giants don't
I think
fit into,
you
like,
should
bigger than
see the
average
whole
people.
plan.
Like the
should not
skeleton
stop the
lords is where
hype.
I
I'm not
cap
saying
it.
it has to be like the
Because,
skeleton
like,
of a giant. I'm just saying it has to be like a giant skeleton. Like, think about Flameheart, for instance. That's like a giant floating skull in the sky. Why is there a giant floating
Yeah,
skull
but
in
it's
the
also
sky?
a ghost.
Magic, that's why. So I don't think it'd be
It's also a
impossible. Yeah, I know it's also a ghost. I'm just saying I don't think it'd be impossible to just have something that would be like, oh, why is this skeleton bigger than all the other skeletons? Magic. He drank his milk, you know? Just something like that, I don't know.
The implication of that is that there was a giant at some point, though.
Well,
Which,
Sea of Thieves
even for
is
Sea of
jam-packed
Thieves,
full
that
of
doesn't
lore,
make
so... Look, I'm not saying that...
Yeah, but it's not
I'm
full of
not trying
giant.
to...
Like, it's full of nautical-themed monsters, but giants aren't nautical-themed monsters.
You could kind of make an argument that Cyclopses could be seen as nautical-themed. Kind of.
I mean,
Mainly, I'm going off of the story of, like, the Odyssey, where you have the, like, the Cyclops, the son of Poseidon. Oh, it's this area. That's a good thing I hear.
Perhaps now you will.
there were a lot of sons of Poseidon and not a lot of sea-based, I gotta be honest.
True.
It doesn't make them nautical.
Yeah, I'm not
You
saying
just
that
like
this.
the
I'm not saying this is the idea that needs to be used. I'm just saying I kind of wish there was like more variety of the skeleton enemies in the game. Like, what if there's
I wouldn't
skeleton,
mind more
like
variety.
skeleton hounds, for instance, like midget skeletons?
Yeah, well, I mean, then,
Embrace them.
well, like, other ones, like gold ones, do a little, I wouldn't mind that. Or I wouldn't be opposed to skeletons with different clothing than just the normal rags, like, you know, Spanish skeletons or something. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but that's a whole deal. I don't know. He asked me.
Let's just hope that's the last we see of that thing. I've managed to override Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary track station nearby.
On one hand, I
can
think they had
Let's
those
just hope there's
skeleton
enough
dogs
time.
that you could attack, but on the other hand, I also want, like, I'd rather them like things that, you know, boars. We have pigs, but no boars. And boars seem like they could be an aggressive animal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't
I don't know.
exactly have to be giant skeletons. I'm just saying, I just feel like there could be a bit more uniqueness with them. Like, for instance, the different enemy types they have in the game. I kind of wish that they had, like, they just, like, went a bit more, like each different type of skeleton was just, like, a bit more different. Because the models themselves are just kind of three colors. You got the shadow skeletons, which just have, like, a dark aura around them. You have the plant skeletons, which just have some leaves growing out of them. And then you have the gold skeletons, which are... I actually think the gold skeletons are pretty good because they're completely made out of gold, and they also kind of have, like, jewelry and, like, pots and stuff kind of growing out of them. Well, not really growing out of them, but, like, stuck in them. I kind of just wish there were, like, more unique silhouettes, like, body types between the three skeletons. And I wish there was, like, something a bit more different between them besides just what's more effective against them. It's like, shadow skeletons, oh, how do you beat a shadow skeleton? The exact same way you beat a normal skeleton. You just have to shine a lantern with them. Or how do you beat a gold skeleton? well, it's only with guns, and you have to splash some water on them, which admittedly kind of makes them a bit inconvenient to fight. And then you have the plant skeletons, which are just normal skeletons, but they're easier to take down with swords than with guns. Like, admittedly speaking, these aren't bad weaknesses for each skeleton to have. I just kind of wish that there was more to them, is all I'm saying. Like, what if each of them had, like, a unique type of attack or something? I don't know. I'd rather have there be, like, a couple of really unique enemies that can do a couple of different things, rather than a bunch of different types of enemies that kind of all serve the same purpose, but they're just, like, a little bit different from one another. Does that make any sense?
It did, but then you lost me.
I guess I talked too long, sorry. Oh, wait.
I think I kind of get what you're saying, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no, this is a different tramp. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's just yeah, I mean, in general, I just think there could be more done with what they already have in Sea of Thieves before they add, like, new stuff into the game. Admittedly speaking, I'd rather they just had, like, you know, just updates to the loading screen because of how long it takes, you know? Like, you and me already agreed that that's the biggest thing we want to have them update in the game.
Yeah, if they were gonna focus on one fucking thing, let it be that. But,
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I complain about Sea of Thieves a lot, but in general, I do have a lot of fun with the game. Like, I'm not trying to shit all over it or anything. I'm just saying, I kind of want there to be something really big and different with it the next time I get on, unless I'm just kind of in the mood to just goof around with you on Sea of Thieves, you know?
yeah. I mean, I'm not entirely in disagreement with you. I mean, I don't want to say that they've had enough time to do, like, crazy shit, but...
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth.
I mean, you
Cross
know my
reporting.
feelings on the latest update.
I'm pleased to say that we're
and how
working
they're
close to
taking
maximum
it.
capacity at the present
Yeah,
time.
I mean, honestly,
All flora is healthy and thriving, and
as I
food
said
yield has
before, Sea
created
of
a
Thieves
surplus.
updates so
I was
far
going
have
to
been,
pass
like,
the surplus onto the colony,
I don't think
but the
any of them have been a
captain has given a
miss,
no-fly
I
order.
just think some of them have hit
I
less
want to
than
note
the
my
other ones, you
opposition
know?
to that order. Everyone knows they're in trouble down there, and I don't see what denying them
Kinda.
our surplus will achieve.
That's a medium med kit.
Look, but I'm just saying from personal experience that they tried to do kind of
Yeah. I mean, I can agree with you, though. Like, I mean, like, having small updates every once in a while that are, like, life improvement updates in the game, I can get behind wholeheartedly, you know? But I kind of
Yeah.
wish they had, like, big updates that would happen every once in a while that, like, just added really cool stuff into the game.
Well, I mean, my problem with how they've been doing it is that, like, their whole argument is people were saying, "Oh, we get done with everything in the beginning of the week, and then, or we get done with everything in the beginning of the month, and then we have nothing to do for the rest of it." And that's fine. I get that. I get that people blow through it, and they want more content and whatever that they can blow through. However, releasing it in parts hasn't really been all that, like, great, if I have to be honest. Like, they
Yeah.
released the forts, right?
Yeah.
They released the forts. That was the first thing. Cool. I went to each fort in the varying places, and that took me like a day to do. You know, like at best. Like taking it slow, it took me a day to do. I probably could have taken half the day to explore all of them. Whatever. It was good. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying that took me like maybe 30 minutes at my quickest, and then maybe, you know, half a day at my fucking slowest.
Yeah, they
Like if I
just,
was just,
I just think they're going at, like, keeping player attention, like, the wrong way. Like, okay, so adding quest lines and stuff is cool. It's a general good way to update the game, like adding more story modes and adding more quests and everything. That's cool, but in order for them to really keep players' attention rate, they kind of have to make, like, long-term investments in a way.
swear you're not going to be able
because
to help
eventually
Isaac
those
in your
investments will
condition.
build up over time until eventually,
Isaac,
even though you won't be able to keep
I'm scanning
people's
the area
attention
now.
now, you'll
He's
be able
right,
to
there's
gradually build
something
it up
really
over time.
big
Like,
in
what if
food
they
storage.
just,
But I can't get a good scan.
I don't know, just like added more
Monitor readings are
interactions
off the
between
scale.
ships. Like, I don't even
Be
know what
careful.
they would add, just like you could do more stuff on your ships, you could customize more things, there were more enemies to fight, they streamlined the combat a bit. Just general updates like that would just make the game in general more fun to play, and I can imagine that would also keep players' attention
But I
rates
can't override the
a bit
integrity
higher
lockdown.
per
You have to
update.
destroy the
Doesn't even have to
pods
be
bring
like
the air
one big
quality
thing
up.
overall,
Then you
just
can
like
go through and use
over
the poison on
time
the
they just have to
Leviathan.
improve the general gameplay is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Well, another thing that bothers me is, again, they added the seaforts. Part of the, you know, like, it's the... It was like 1/3 of their update. You know, like, here's Seaforts, big, good, like it. And then people were like, yes, big, good Seaforts, much like it. Thank you. I blew through it in half a day.
Yes.
And then I had to wait forever. You know, like I had to wait basically another like third of the thing. Sorry, I'm moving shit around. But I had to wait like another third of the thing to do something. You know, like to like get to more quests. And it was two. I guess technically it was just one smaller quest line. Like, it was a quest line that I told you took me, like, 15 minutes.
I suppose I should be glad
Maybe.
Ham's alive, but
Yeah.
I still don't trust him.
And, like,
I think he's
5
hiding
minutes of
something about
actual
the marker.
gameplay is what it took me. 15 if you include all the bullshit that happened to stop me from progressing. And I gotta cut this out. Alright? Cool. But that's the other 1/3 that we're waiting for. I now have to wait again for the other 1/3. Because they're not gonna release it until whatever. And I was taking my time with these things. So if I was taking my time with these things, and it took me about half a day for the first one, and about 5 minutes for the next, that's not a lot of content. And trying to stretch that time over over like a month's worth of stuff, like it's not feasible, you know? Like, you can't stretch that small of content over that long of time. Because to me, it doesn't feel like the game was updated at all. You know? Like, that's just such a pitiful amount of content. I'm sorry. And like I said, even taking my time, I blew through it with time to spare. Too much time to spare, as a matter of fact. So the argument that people will blow through it in, like, you know, the first week of the update coming out doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because I've already blown through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they're just trying to have people come back like a good, like, maybe week or so after the first bit of update comes out.
Because, like, I told you how if I came specifically for the updates, it wouldn't actually change how long I wanted to stay in Sea of Thieves. I would want to stay there to experience it and then be like, cool, good until they release the next update, and then not play it again. And then I play for the small update, and I say, okay, good enough. You know, ready to not play it again until whatever the next update is. And the update still isn't out! So if I went by that logic, I would just be not playing the game for the same amount of time, but over a different cycle. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not panning anything out. You still have a lack of content problem. Like, that's the problem. They just don't release enough for people to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I get it takes a long time to make models and do other things and make, you know, actual fun interactive quests. I get that. But I feel like it's an issue. I feel like the devs feel like it's an issue with the game. And it's not, you know? Like, I don't know if you feel this way, but I think it's an issue with the players wanting more. You know, they're expecting more and more. And unfortunately, the devs can only make quality content in such a limited amount of time. You know, they can only do so much.
Yeah.
It's a big game, It takes a lot of resources to make things work, and they actually have to come up with ideas for everything, including the pass, which has taxed them now because they gotta have things for pass. So they can only do so much. Like, the fact that you blow through the things they do, because, that's how they want to get through things and then be done with it and move to the next thing. Just because people want to move to the next thing, it doesn't mean it's the dead fault. They can only do so much with what they have. They can only provide the player with so much. That's really important for them. Because, like, if they provided things to players at the rate that they wanted, the player would stop doing playing that is not of the same quality. So if they want to have their cake, they just don't want to wait for that. So if I were the boss, I would tell the players that, if that's how you feel, then just don't blow through it, Take your time with it. Because honestly, that's how it's gotta be, Like, pace yourself in that. It can't be paced. And that's my problem. Honestly, I don't want to say it's the community's problem, but it kind of is now. Like, the community is the one that's creating issues for themselves. They just need to experience the game at their own rate. And if they do it really fast, that's on them,
Yeah. I mean, maybe I would imagine that a lot of people that are complaining are probably endgame people, and they've probably already done the majority of things in the game. Whereas for, like, newcomers, there's still, like, a buttload of stuff they have to do. Admittedly, though, I do think that the game is kind of full of grinding. And I do think that they're probably going to resort to more grinding just to try and fill out these caps a bit more. Get people, keep player attention and everything. Which is both kind of a good and a bad thing, in my opinion. I don't know, it all comes down to just how tedious they make the content.
Like, right now I'm looking, season ends in 11 weeks, right? So it's probably going to be like, what, week... It's probably going to be like week 6 from the thing actually ending that they add in the new content, That, like, the one I've actually been waiting for with the Ancient Mask and everything. That's still, like, 6 whole ass weeks away. You see the problem here?
Yeah.
Like, now it's just waiting, and I don't know. It seems... I haven't heard anything about them releasing the next update, but I'm assuming it'll be like week 6 before the thing ends that they'll release it. And then, that's gonna be when that is. And again, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to have stuff to pace out. I'm just saying that the complaints don't match up with what I'm seeing. Like, I'm experiencing the game at my own rate, which is trying to take it slow, to give them the benefit of the doubt. And even then, it was just easy to blow past. Like, the content is what it is. If you try to pan it out, yeah, you can find ways to pan it out without getting bored. But there's only so much you can do, and there's only so much they can do.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I do think that Sea of Thieves is the type of game where you get more enjoyment out of it from playing with your friends and doing your own thing instead of trying to do the quests, Like, the quests are definitely a good thing, and I believe a lot of people do enjoy doing them. So I think the main appeal of the game is just you're out there with a little adventurous thing, basically. I think a lot of people that end up playing the game focus more so on the stuff they can achieve and the things they can unlock instead of just, having fun. Oh, you got a shit.
They focus on the destination. Like, it's about the time you spend at sea, rather than what's left.
I should have realized that was probably what I was around here. Where do you want me to go? Probably. No.
And honestly, I think
Carl.
Carl.
You're stinking up the place again, Carl. He was
yeah,
breathing so
that's
heavily because he
where I-
heard Jimmy's
that's where I
mom.
stand. Jimmy's mom has got to go. I don't remember the rest of the song. Do you remember the rest of the
Andrew, okay. I forgot there was a Crawl Weezer version. Ooh, thank you. Hey Brandon, you know how like for the first boss it actually spits out like giant meatballs at you? And I tried catching it one time,
do.
but then it like blew up on me.
It did.
Apparently you can actually catch those, because I did kind of watch a review on Dead Space 1, because I was like, I remember watching this one video that got me interested in Dead Space 1 in the first place, because it said it was a good game. I watched it, and they actually were able to pick up the giant meatballs. I just think there's like, there's an upgrade in this game where you can like increase the range of your kinesis, so that you can grab stuff from farther away. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, might actually be kind of like a long-term investment type of thing, because I do know there's like outside in space you can find certain rewards and stuff that you can grab with your kinesis, but that's also probably like a helpful gameplay element because you won't have to get as close to stuff to grab it, and I can imagine that would have helped me out a bit in that boss battle, because that means I wouldn't have to wait for the meatballs to get so close to me for me to go grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that'd be interesting, so maybe I can actually use that as a, to help me out with the first boss a bit. If not, I'll just, you know, use the sniper that I got. Hey, Ruby's
I
Semiconductor.
did. I love Carl Williams.
I haven't talked to Pixel in a while, I wonder how he's doing. He's able to do a really good impression of Carl.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of, like,
Question of what is
that just makes me think of, like, did you ever see those, like, llama shorts on YouTube? Where, like, one of the llamas like, Carl, you completed a genocide on that cruise ship. What the fuck, Carl? Ever see those memes? Or those videos? Shorts?
No.
I think you'd like it. I think it's called, like, llamas with hats.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Carl!
Isaac, make us whole again.
Put all these dead bodies over here, actually. I'll be able to use those explosive canisters. I'm pretty sure that I remember reading an article. Like, I didn't read the article, but there was a video I watched that actually went over how, in order to get, like, really realistic corpses for this game, and it's kind of similar with, like, other video games that'll have, like, really realistic gore and stuff. They'll actually look up, like, crime scenes and things like car crashes to get, like, they'll look like car crashes and like crime scenes and stuff, so they can like see all the meaty visuals of the human body, which makes a lot of sense because the biggest thing when it comes to recreating something in art is looking up reference images. Well, I do know that, like, unfortunately, you know, looking at a bunch of pictures of mutilated corpses and then trying to recreate them in every graphic detail that you can doesn't really help out with your mental health after a while. So there are people that really did...
Maybe for normal people.
Yeah, for normal people, but that's the majority of people, you know. That's why they're called normal. Because the
I don't
majority...
really care about the majority.
I know, I just thought it'd be something... I just thought it was interesting. There was something you really think about until it's told to you and you're just like, huh, it does make a lot of sense though.
Yeah. And not everybody can be, you know.
A color. Oh, Boom Boy!
You know how it is. I don't want to say not everybody can be as, manly and stuff.
We both
You know,
know
some
you're
people just
the
can't.
man
I mean, in stature, no, but that's not where
who's there. It's in a different size where it matters.
Actually, I'd say it matters most in the survival predicament, but...
Yeah.
My point being is, my point being is that, you know, not everybody can handle...
This is weird.
I've said it for years, and I'll say it again. People are getting soft.
Yeah.
Doughboy soft. And you know how I feel about softness.
It's good to eat, but not good to be.
Pretty much.
Entering zero gravity.
Soft is for foods.
There's anything about food.
And that. See, now you're in a whole different ballpark. Yeah, but softer. Outside of that,
Like what can I Zero gravity?
outside of softness being for food, that's about where you should stay. You know, it should be in food, and that should be it.
Exiting zero gravity.
I have actually been trying to get better at reputation alongside measures, so if ever you want to get gold order rep, just let me know. Oh, what? I'm gonna kill this baby, gonna get his supplies
Hello?
and treasure.
Hello, security?
Boom. I'm gonna kick
This is
his
Dr. Croft,
ass.
Hydroponics. I'm trying to locate Second
yeah, but, like,
Engineer
you know,
Jacob
I don't like
Temple.
this.
I can't get through to engineering.
It's not for your
Of
soul.
course I know there's a shipwide medical alert. That's why I'm trying to locate him. No, we're safe for now, but the tram is down and we can't reach the escape pod.
Dude, I'm gonna be really sad if the ancient quest doesn't give you ancient cosmetics. Like, imagine it just gives you a build grab thing.
That would be mighty
make
unfortunate,
me
brother.
correct.
Mighty unfortunate.
That would make me sad. But if the ancient quest that we waited so long for doesn't give you ancient cosmetics, because there's only one in the game, that's actually an ancient cosmetic and it's a spy class. Honestly, you figured they would have had more ancient cosmetics, you know? Being that it's such a widely, you know, not talked about part of the game. You know, like... Did I seriously miss that shot?
Yes.
No way I missed that. Oh, big bitch. No way I missed that. That one hit. And now I'm out of fire range. Good job, Brandon. Perfect job. Dude, I love getting directly out of fire range. After taking a shot on these guys. You know, if that was any other ship that actually had a mast, that would have done damage. Don't you love how you can't do damage to skelly ship masts, Austin?
Oh
Doesn't that make so much sense?
Yeah, definitely. Such a nice gameplay focused thing, you know?
Yeah. Dude, I love that they can hit my mast though. That's immersive. Oh my god, dude, I can't hit my shots because of these waves.
They're
These
trying
waves
to
won't
give.
calm the fuck down.
They're just saying hello, dude. They're just waving at you, man. Like, dude, don't gotta give up on their style,
Dude, literally none of these shots because of the winds. Can I, please, for the love of God, hit a shot?
Ooh, power node.
For the love of all that is unholy, just let me hit this bitch. Or just don't let the cannon over. That's also an option.
Dude, actually. I think that.
Just tell me. Didn't hit it.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's so stupid, though. Oh, they anchored me.
They're two different places. Carl. What time? System time. 11:31.
Uh-oh. Well, my boat sank.
10 hours, 49 minutes. Hey, that's a good amount of time.
Hey! Austin, we traded boats.
Like are you still fighting the skeleton?
10 kiloton mass detected
Yeah.
in food storage.
We both sank. Right off the coast of an island.
10 kiloton mass detected in food storage. I forgot to give you that message. Hey, remember
I'm not
you
gonna lie,
saying-
Austin, I
It's
think-
not guaranteed.
I think I did it.
Fight you guys.
You know what? I'm gonna call that a win. The Skelly Sloop sank me, but I sank the Skelly Sloop. That's cool. He's an aggressive shark too. Sick.
I didn't have to fight those guys. But then a waste of time and supplies.
I'm unconscious. Where's the treasure? Treasure? What? Oh, boo.
Bunch of here.
No, Austin!
Yeah.
I sank them, but they didn't actually give me any treasure.
Oof.
Bullshit. Dude, I sank them, but there's no treasure. That is dog shit.
Semiconductor.
Alright, well.
Definitely sell this. Stasis.
Dude, that's a bunch of dog shit. I
That's right.
sell them just, I sink them just so I can't sell their loot. Dog shit. Actual dookie. That's pretty fucking nasty, and I hate it. Alright, well. Turn to my ship, I guess.
Excellent. Make yourself
Boo.
for another health upgrade.
Boo, I say. Boo with me, Austin.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Boo, not cool, you stink. Dude, this game hurts me on a physical level. Austin, this game hurts.
As you have said.
I literally sunk them in the loot.
Let's just look at the other Weezers. I will say this Weezer quest in the middle of the game, I do think is a bit tedious, because it's kind of the same thing, just like 8 times in a row. Maybe the combat sprinkled in between.
Yeah.
Oh, not that.
Hey dude, I love how my boat's been sinking for about 5 minutes, and when I finally take the mermaid, it takes 5 hours to load in.
I'm prepared this time.
Oh, hey, I can play the game?
Just go.
Austin! Yes, finally gets to play the game!
You!
Woo! I get to play the game! Yeah, well. I'll be a gold holder in a second. How much do you want to bet there's a Reaper on this map, Austin? That was waiting explicitly for me to put down the gold orders.
This was a
Surprisingly, no. No Reapers.
Alright, so let me see.
Alright.
That was fun to
Guard.
Inventory looking so far. Good, good. What is full basic supplies? Oh, it seemed like it was really small. Nothing really special about this. That's it. And then you have this room over here. These two rooms over here. Oh god! That's fine. I should have just shot. I shouldn't have run backwards. It gave him time. Oh, I'm back here. I'm fine with that.
It's time to go get treasure, Austin. Will you join me for treasuring?
I will not know.
Suit yourself.
I'm too busy hitting the...
You know, I just remembered what I was gonna do, and it didn't involve raising emissary at all. I just remembered what I actually got to do. It as it may surprise me. Let's get some sick gold. Let's go do a port. Port's got sick loot too.
I think there's more risk than this is the room that spooked me.
What else? But I forgot that I was gonna do that.
For blades, force energy. For blades. There's a bench in this one. What do I have to do? My rig is already halfway through the HP. Contact beam doesn't have anything on it yet because that's kind of a thing. Force gun. I did upgrade the damage by a little bit. I could upgrade this capacity.
You know what I could do? I could go to the Shores of Gold and complete that real quick. Probably.
That'd be something.
Yeah.
That would be worth it. It's like the damage.
You know, just casually go to the Shores of Gold.
Bigger capacity. Speed. Yes, let's go for... And that one. So I can go in these two. Speed isn't a big thing. 4, 1. Better, actually. So I'd be avoiding whole entire blink ones. These two right here. So I don't these two only the force comes through. Because now there's one more damage point to get. It isn't too big of a deal. Capacity would be nice. Duration definitely nice as well. Which is one of these things. So Rippers, pulse rifles are also looking pretty good as well. The pulse rifle and the Ripper already looking pretty good. Never get killed. I'm already pretty low on health. I could sell the big one. Not a lot though, that's correct. This stuff's specific. Alright, let's actually look to see what I even unlock in the first place. So, okay, well, first things first, there's 5,000 credits right here. So if you have 1 contact energy, 5 pulse rounds, 3 force energy, basically a reload for all my guns, 5,000, one of these large medkits. And then 1,700 credits, okay. 1,900 credits, which is also good. Always get full health when you can. At 33,000 right now. Okay, what could I sell? I have a large med pack, which I could sell for an additional. I have 2 large med packs actually. That's 1,000. Worth it though. Okay, where's the guns? Where's the key? Those were blades. Why those pulse rounds? I'm just. Anyways, that's pulse rounds. Keep those 10 pulse rounds on. Contact energy, I'll keep on me. Stasis back, spawn back. I mean, I don't really need to sell anything to get the power nodes, and then I'll go and upgrade my health again. It is kind of nice being a lot more proactive in this game. Like, instead of waiting until the very end to just spend all of my credits, spending it throughout the entire game because I know what's coming up next. It does feel kind of nice because it feels like I'm being just a little bit more effective than the previous one.
I can see that.
I do like kind of the replayability of some of these resource management games. It's kind of like speedrunners, you know, like, they see how fast they can get through a game, or I like seeing how efficient I can be in a game from my own personal merit, instead of just like, oh, how do I speedrun this game, and I just do exactly what somebody else is doing, but try to do it better. Like, I just get a joy out of being able to accomplish something that I personally enjoy through my own merit, you know? Oh, I remember this. This is where I fight the big dude.
Yes.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Where is the big dude?
Like I said, I don't really understand resource management games, or at least I don't understand one behind them.
Oh no, stop. Yeah, it's just kind of the challenge. I really like that.
I didn't hear what you said.
It's the challenge. It's just a form of challenge. That's kind of what the video game is all about, really.
I mean, maybe. Like I said, I don't understand the challenge of a resource management game, since the challenge always seems to be, how quick can you run away from something? which to me are just boring as a concept. It's like,
It's more complicated than that, but I'm not going to try and explain it to you. Put it there, I'm not going to. You're either not going to get it, I'm not going to explain it well, and it's just not going to change anything.
it's a very high likelihood, yes. I mean, to be honest, that's what I mean by players, is how good can you run away from a threat, and it's like, I mean, if you prefer running like a coward, then play the game. If you prefer standing your ground and fighting like a man, not a game for you.
And at that point, I just feel like you're insulting the type of game I like. Like, running like a coward, seriously? I just feel
mean,
like you're just doing a disservice to them.
That's what a resource.
That's-
I mean, do you do a lot of fighting in resource management games where your thing is to manage resources?
It's the whole entire
Like, is
point
your
of...
goal?
I'm not going to get into this. I'm not going to get into this. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to start talking to you about it. You're not going to change your mind. I'm not going to enjoy talking about it. And eventually I'm going to want to stop talking about it and admit that we never should have started talking about it in the first place. I know the path this is going down. I'm going to stop it prematurely. All I'm going to say is you saying that resource management games, where half the time you have to run away like a coward, I feel like you're just kind of insulting it for no real reason. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get any deeper into that. I just think that's kind of a dickhead way to describe it, but I digress. That's all I'm going to say.
Alright, well, that is your opinion of it, and I am sorry you see it that way. Because my opinion is, my opinion to back, or my evidence to back up my opinion is I have seen pretty much everything to prove that that is true, and I've seen nothing that's like proving that as a theory. Just saying. I've never seen more running away from your problems in a game than I have in resource management games. It's just a trend that I see. For everybody at home, if that triggers you as much as it triggers Austin,
It doesn't
I gotta
trigger
be
me.
honest, I don't.
I'm just
Alright, well, if
disagreeing with you.
it triggers you like it doesn't trigger Austin, then I have bad news for you. I both A, don't care, and B, challenge you to find anything that proves that resource management games say you should fight most, if not everything that comes in your path. Because I guarantee
Your
you there will
dog's
be some
annoying.
of you out there who would disagree. Yeah, it's Myrtle. And I guarantee a lot of you that don't disagree probably don't play the resource management game the way the people intended.
There are
Is this
different ways you
place
can play the
done? I
game,
can
though.
finish this. I mean, other than running like a coward, I will look for
Yes.
someone who. I will look for someone who does that. I'll tell you when I find them.
Knife runs, Resident Evil, wrench runs, Let Prey. You have melee runs that people do, where they just ignore guns altogether and then they just start slapping the shit out of everything to save up on ammo. Hell, there's some runs that don't even use any ammo, they just slap the shit out of everything. Go for a melee build specifically.
Again, when I find the people who like to play the game like that, and
I literally just named two different
Encourage it.
games. All you have to do is just look up those games and look up Knife Run or Wrench Run. Just type a couple of words into
Yeah,
YouTube and you
when
got
I-
your answer.
Replacing nutrient bank.
when I look it up,
If
I
you
might
look it up,
find
which you don't think you
people who
will.
want to play the game. But again, I have no solid evidence that the game supports killing everything you see.
There's some games.
As far as Resident Evil
Evil Within,
Evil
for
goes,
instance.
I believe Resident Evil had a character that you couldn't kill. And you were supposed to just run away from.
There are several characters like that, yes. And then because they are impossible to kill, and then at the end of the game, you can kill them.
See, that's at the end, though.
Yeah, and you do it with a rocket launcher.
Not saying I could kill anything with a rocket launcher, theoretically, but, I find it hard to believe that a rocket launcher wouldn't kill most things.
Yes, but you get the rocket launcher at the end of the game, which is the way you
Yeah,
use
I'm sure you do.
Dude, you are really confusing me here. Like, you're complaining about the core mechanics of the game that make it... Not getting into it, never mind. Let's talk about something else.
I mean, you have a topic to switch into?
Not really, I just want to
Because
stop talking about
I'm a
this.
little busy. Ow! See, Austin, that's why I have to mention the busy part. I'm currently getting shot at. Can you stop hogging this ladder, dude? For real? I'm trying to get up this slope. You are a bitch! Stop hogging this ladder. That worked.
No, it's just a different level. Oh no. Skyrim, if you think about it, is kind of a resource management game. Because you do have health items you have to take care of.
No.
I think this is another one.
I don't think it's any more of a... I don't think Skyrim's any more of a resource management game like it is than Elbow.
Can't see.
I gotta be honest.
That was a terrible idea. I'm just saying you have... I'm just saying that you have resources to manage. I'm not saying it's explicitly a resource management game. I'm sorry if it came across that way. I'm just saying that it has resource management elements in it. Mainly taking care of your health items and food items.
I mean,
This is Temple.
theoretically, if
Acting
people
Chief
can
Engineer.
keep about
I came down here to find
112
Dr.
potions
Elizabeth
on them at all
Frost, but she's
time,
not here. In fact,
Yes,
I can't find anyone.
but
Just... What if this one
to be
takes
honest,
shit everywhere?
I'm one of the few people that never
I'm
kept
gonna check the
potions on me
mic
because I
deck.
never
It's about the only
had
place I
to.
haven't looked yet.
I'm just saying it's still a gameplay feature in the game. That's still resource management.
I mean,
You have resources that
Healing.
you can expend completely.
Healing. Yes, you have resources that can heal you, and you do have the option to use them. Like, I'm not debating that it doesn't have resources that you can manage.
Okay, well that's all
I
I'm
believe
saying.
that if you wanted to, you could turn it into a resource management game entirely. In fact, I can already think of a pretty easy way of doing that, but... no, it's not one of the main categories. In fact, I would say that's...
I'm not saying it's one
With
of
how
the
easy it is to
categories.
get resources, I would say that resource management pretty much never comes into play
I'm not
as far
saying
as
it's,
an actual feature.
I'm not saying it's one of the main categories, Brandon.
I'll report again when
I said at the beginning I did say it's kind of like a resource management game. I didn't mean to say that. I'm kind of, as I said, as you know, I don't give the best quality content. Therefore, I'm trying to focus on the game. I don't. Me know how to word good. Me don't know how to word good when play game. Sometimes. Sometimes me good, other times me bad. This time me bad. At the beginning me bad. I'm not saying that Skyrim is a resource management game. I said it was kind of like that at the beginning. What I'm really trying to say is that it has resource management elements in it. That's it. Said and done.
I wouldn't call it resource. I would call it having resources.
It doesn't mean it's good resource management. Like if it gives you an abundance of resources, that's not good resource management, but that's still resource management. Kind of like a platform.
I don't think the
just
game was
because,
ever designed with
I
with
mean,
resource management in mind.
I
I think it was just designed to give you shit that you could use.
yeah, but those. Oh, God, never mind.
Now, I will concede that Oblivion was a little bit more resource management heavy because your shit could break and you had to repair it. So.
Entering zero gravity.
Alright, well, I'm sorry you brought up resource management in Skyrim and then decided to drop it like a newborn baby. Wasn't my choice, now was it? I was too busy getting my ass kissed by phantoms. And by kissed, I mean puckered my hole with their sword. So yeah, I'm sorry that you suddenly on board with the conversation that I didn't start. I was a bit preoccupied.
I'm preoccupied too.
Oh, good for you. My preoccupation is based on both players and enemies within the game. I gotta be honest. I don't really have time to... Oh, no. I'm getting swords. How did that hit nobody? What the fuck?
This is Temple.
Entering zero gravity.
Good job, you dumbass phantom. Kill us both. Hope you're happy. Yeah, no, I'm not of the, mental fortitude to change topics right now, as I'm busy trying to execute phantoms. And I'm failing. And it's making me sad. I want to spend my ancient coins, but I want to save them. It makes me very sad. Someone's quite sad. I think you know the answer better than I. That's alright, buddy. I'm going to see you. There's a lot of asses. I'm really certain there wasn't this many phantoms. Eat dick, dillweed. Ow.
I've dropped some type of medicine, I swear to God. I don't even care about the ammo, I just want my health back.
Where are you? Ha! Fuck.
I already got plenty of health as it is,
Ah!
don't know them.
Don't shoot!
Still, these guys were... Oh, that was crazy.
Ow. Sword swipe, please. Back up.
Good suction, not taking
Stop.
damage. I take all the damage at the end.
Stop sword swiping.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. I'm going to die. Fuck.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sword stormed by all the goons. But his goons are gone, so it should be easier.
Oh, okay, I could have just gone.
It's okay.
Exiting zero gravity.
Happens. I haven't played Baron in so long. Probably a good thing. Now I can spend money on ESO. takeaway there is that I shouldn't spend money on any of my games. But I do. Honestly, I think I like ESO better. I have a lot of history with Skyrim, but ESO's got a lot more stuff.
Well, that's a rare sight to hear. That's a rare thing to hear. You praising a game more than Skyrim.
Dr. Cross reporting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got
hole near food
it's
storage.
got more.
It
It's
wasn't
got
a
better
rogue asteroid.
graphics,
I know what that
obviously,
sounds
but
like. But it was big and heavy.
it's just got
I'll report again when I know more.
it's better. Hey, I did it. Goodbye, Captain. Aha!
Kinda wish there was crouching in
Teleports
this
is mine,
game.
okay?
It's kinda cool.
Woohoo! Time to go claim my treasure. I sure hope I don't get tagged
Hydroponic
by
log, Dr.
Reapers.
Cross reporting.
That would be
Something huge
unfortunate.
just slammed into the hole near food storage. It wasn't a rogue asteroid. I know what that sounds
Oh,
like.
this is still going
But it was
on.
big and heavy. I'll report again when I know more.
Insert the key. Do-do-do. Woohoo! Look at all this treasure for Brandon. We got gold. Gold.
God damn it.
Touch all the loot. Woohoo! Oh, the loot for Brandon! And if I find the key to the storage
God
area,
damn it.
there should be even more loot for me.
I just don't want to Part of me was thinking doing this one, maybe this one,
Silver cup. Hey, grade 2 gold. There. Come with Brandon. You can totally do all this.
Yep, I thought so. Let's see. I do
Oh where? Oh where? Oh where have my loot? That was a weird noise for the...
There we go.
That's the last one, Isaac. There's a switch in atmosphere control to restart the oxygen recycling. Once the air's
Key?
clean, you can get
No.
into food storage. Isaac, I've been
I
reading
need
these reports.
keys. Keys.
The crew all began
keys,
having mass
keys,
hallucinations.
keys. next.
And
Are there
Tell my
any Reapers
brother.
on this map?
on a security monitor. And that's just not possible.
None near me. Doesn't look like there's any Reapers on the map. Nope. Seems clear. No Reapers on the map? That's a rare sight. Well, there's at least one Reaper. Dead servers today, also.
Where are you? Help me.
I need a key. Now, where would one find a storage?
Large.
Let's say I want a damn hammer. Do you know what a hammer is? A hammer. I want a hammer. Now where in the hell would I go? It's a Hank Hill quote for you, by the way.
I can assume.
Another great one is looking for an L pipe, and the guy goes, and like he grabs a normal like straight pipe, and he's like, no, a pipe in the shape of an L. And he was just like, L's are straight, and Hank's like, lowercase, maybe. And he was like, fine, I'm looking for a capital L pipe. And the guy's like, pipes don't bend. And the dude's like, Hank's like, he's like, pipes, he's like, he was like, pipes don't bend, all pipes are straight. And he's like, all pipes can't be straight. If they were, they wouldn't be selling those U pipes right behind you. And it was like, those aren't pipes.
That must have really ticked him off.
Could you imagine a dude working at a hardware store telling you that a U-pipe is not a pipe?
There's probably a bunch of people like that in the real world.
Oh, there probably are. You're gonna have to pay for that. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll get rid of all my force energy. Let me see here. Force energy.
Pipes bend, all pipes are straight. All pipes can't be straight. That doesn't even work from a logical perspective. All pipes can't be straight. That doesn't work from a logical perspective.
You really think he's using actual logic in that moment?
No, but like, even for like a half-hearted lie, that can't be. You can't expect that to like. Obviously, that doesn't de-escalate the situation. Of course, someone's gonna argue with you that pipes can't all be straight. Piping wouldn't work if that was the case. Like, you know, pipes need to connect at some point. They can't do that if they're all straight.
Do I need this much contact energy? Maybe. I have these replaceable. All pipes can't be straight, otherwise they wouldn't be selling those U pipes behind you. Those aren't pipes.
Those aren't pipes. What the hell are they then? Tell me, apparently, oh wise one. This is why I say, like, King of the Hill had really good dry humor. Just moments like that. Just very relatable situations
Yeah,
overall.
they're trying to upgrade the pulse rifle all the way. Let's try it. Looking at it, I need to get 2 more.
I know it's a meme to shit on flat earthers, but that seems like some real flat earth logic right there.
Yeah.
It's just like those aren't pipes. But what the hell you mean they aren't pipes? The fuck you trying to tell me they are then, bitch? It's not a pipe. Oh, do tell me, Grandmaster of... Tell me, Great Sage. The fuck you call that then? If not a pipe.
Do I really need this many stacks of boots? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get rid of one of these stasis packs. Could just sell these 2 so forth. More than enough healing.
How would you feel if someone tried to tell you that, like, let's say you ordered a plate of nachos, and someone told you nachos aren't chips with cheese?
I would just straight ask them, then what are they?
And they say chips with bits.
So nachos are never eaten with cheese, is what you're saying.
No, he's just saying they don't explicitly come with cheese.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd ask him, well, where have you gone to get nachos before where they don't serve cheese alongside with it?
He says the dollar store.
Alright. So you buy, like, bagged nachos is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Alright, well, do you ever order restaurant nachos?
He says he doesn't believe in restaurants.
Well, then why the fuck am I eating then?
What the hell am I eating? Imaginary Frost Flakes?
Well, what the hell is this place then?
It's like a racetrack.
Where's the racetrack?
It's behind you, and it's a dark circle that some kid carved.
That's a really small racetrack.
Man, you were just taking every possible dialogue choice that doesn't end in you becoming Hank from King of the Hill, and I'm finding that more funny somehow. You were just avoiding all possible anger and insults at this man, who couldn't be more clearly wrong.
What do they race on that racetrack over there then?
Ants.
They race ants.
Yeah.
What type of ants?
Black ones, red ones, black red ones.
That means the pulse rifle is done.
Dude, I hit these shots. It makes me sad. Guess why I can't hit my shots? Because of the fucking waves, dude. Ow. Oh,
Flushing
you
all
gotta be
air
kidding me.
vents. Restoring nitrogen and oxygen levels. Food storage lockdown lifted.
Hey Austin, guess who just got timed out of the server?
The restaurant worker that likes ant racing.
Hydroponics log, this is Dr. Cross.
Do I want to rejoin?
It's
Well,
hard
my
for me to
ship's
believe
gonna be
what I'm
gone,
seeing
so
here.
not really.
This is crazy.
My ship's gonna be gone, my emissary is gonna be gone.
That's right.
Not
Going
really
to the
worth
mining
it.
deck. I hear that's where survivors
Alright,
are
well,
gathering.
time to play Elder Scrolls
Jacob,
now.
I'll wait for you
Yeah,
there.
well, now some good Sea of Thieves content.
Unknown antigen injected.
Alright, let's come to yeah, we're just, you know.
Damn it. The poison wasn't
Yeah.
strong enough. We're still
Yeah,
alive. Get in there and kill it before it contaminates the entire ship.
Alright, Brandon. I'm fighting the meatball man.
Entering zero gravity.
Man of the meatball.
I don't know why it makes me so conflicted. I'm going to look at after receiving the deafening sound of this book. Actually, it's kind of less deafening now that they don't have the fucking trumpet blasting in the background. Used to be the like it's trumpet, and there are like fuck.
That's right. It's good that it's done now.
Yeah. Let's play Senile Scribble, man. Honestly, I kind of wish this was the final boss. It makes for a better final boss.
Yeah, I mean the third boss is definitely a lot more cinematic. It definitely gives it more of a feeling from a design standpoint like the final boss. But it's just not much to it. It's kind of like the final boss to Resident Evil 7. Like, you fight this creature called Templin, but the thing is, just kind of shoot at a wall. That's basically the final boss. Yeah. Once you know from the boss fight is kind of easy. Which makes sense as the first boss after all.
Also, another thing I like about the online is plays it out. Granted, I had to pay money for the goblin.
You have to pay money for your goblin?
Pay money, but if you don't, then you don't get to play as a guy.
Like
Technically,
real world
it's
money, or...
I mean, yeah. But it costs real world money. It's one of those games about you sit through the world maze. It's like, this is one of those games. It asks for your credit card information. You want to do something. Because see, the thing about this game is, Austin, like, this game is basically like side customer to start you off with, and then it's basically just the game's just like DLC. Like, what you do in this game also is you buy a lot of DLC, and you play it for DLC. Like, there's probably more DLC content than the game content, I gotta be honest. Like, the game is a DLC project. DLC content. To be fair. A lot of money. In fact, I could buy one.
Back at it actually does like a lot of damage. Like the first playthrough of this, I actually wasted a big bit of resources on it. All because I tried one strategy once and just hadn't come out with it. Yeah, 2 people almost killed it in the second and last stage, like holy balls.
Isaac, you did it. Hammond, do you read? Oxygen levels are returning to normal. Damn it. He's gone again.
Also,
no sign of his rig
another
anywhere.
good thing about
It's up to us
another
now.
thing about
I've got a plan to get off the
paying
ship.
for the
I've
Goblin
located
skin
an SOS
is,
beacon on
like,
the mining deck.
in this
if you
game,
can
you
get
can
down there
do
and
emotes and
activate it,
stuff.
we might be able to
And
send
if
a
you buy
distress
if
call.
you buy certain skins, they actually change some of your emotes
Oh, God.
and
I
give
didn't
you
shut
unique
the door.
versions of that emote or the skin that you're wearing.
That sounds nice.
So, yeah, it's a little bit extra. Honestly, here's the thing. The thing about ESO is, yes, it is a money pit, but it's a worthwhile money pit.
It's a high quality money pit, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you get stuff for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in general, microtransactions can be a pretty good thing for a game.
Oh, holy shit.
But I do think it's kind of an oversaturated market right now, because there's lots of games out there that'll just introduce microtransactions when it's really not necessary.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I think I walked into that with less supplies than I walked out of.
So, Austin, interesting note, there's like daily rewards that you can get for logging in, and because there's an event going on right now, if I log in daily, eventually I'm gonna get this mount called a White Lion, which is a white lion, and if I log in daily even further than that, I get a Jester costume.
For your Gerblin?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Is it a costume, or do I just get the... I can't tell if this is a costume, or if it's
I can carry a stack river.
It says furniture. Weird. Okay, so apparently... Weird. So apparently I get a Jester that counts as furnishing, and he just kind of hangs around my house.
Oh, so it's not an
Oh, well,
outfit,
still
it's
pretty
just like an NPC around your base?
I thought it was an outfit, but yeah, I guess it's just an NPC. Crown repair kits, those are pretty good. Ooh, tempering alloy, that's not bad. Oh, times.
I don't know if I'm actually going to complete this game on impossible mode, because from what I've shown, I'm kind of going to be able to complete this game second try pretty easily. Even though it's a harder difficulty, all I've really noticed is that enemies get hit a bit harder. Maybe
This may
they
be
can
our
take a
last
couple
chance
more
of getting
hits.
out of here alive, Isaac. There's an asteroid loaded up in the mining bay waiting to be smelted. If you attach the SOS beacon to it, you can launch it away from the ship to make a clean broadcast. The beacon's on the maintenance subdeck. You can launch the asteroid from the control room. Damn, the control room is locked. It looks like they keep an emergency access key on the processing subdeck.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't be easy, could it? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Takes up dude.
It's this level. It's
But I can
this
get them
level.
for daily rewards. Okay. Darks, Golden Eyes, Enchanting Cherry Blossom Marks, and Seaform. And
Both rounds. River Blades. River Blades.
Circle.
Where's the city? There it is. I do have to go to the bathroom. I'm not actually... I don't think I'm actually going to complete this game on Impossible mode, Brandon. Because... I mean, admittedly speaking, from all the resources I have built up, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to beat the game pretty effectively. Let's see here. So I know if I go into a cleared game... It's showing the shuttle that I escaped in.
There's a red panda in this game!
Show a bunch of shuttles, actually.
Panda companion.
No, it's good. It's just showing the beginning of the game. Alright, so I'm gonna start off the game with all this stuff. That's the case. Actually, I want to quit, you will lose any save data. Yeah, but I think I'm done with Dead Space 1 as it is. The Impossible mode didn't really give me too much more of a challenge. I mean, granted, I did know what to do ahead of time, but also knowledge is kind of a really big thing when it comes to the difficulty of these games. I haven't really thrown anything new on the harder difficulty. It seems like the same experiences overall, which isn't bad, it's just not, like, super stellar. To be frank with you, man, the harder difficulty doesn't seem to be all that much more difficult. Like, I'm pretty sure enemies hit a bit harder, from what I can tell. And they probably are a bit beefier as well. But, I don't know. They still seem to give you plenty of resources to use, and as long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. But I had more than enough resources on the harder difficulty halfway through the game than I did on the lower difficulty. Mainly because I just used more resources in the earlier game. Yeah, but I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight. It's not getting off for tonight, though. I'm just ending the stream for Dead Space 1. So yeah.